Last month, Normandy High School took part in a very unusual event. Radio personalities from WMMS and a nationally known rock band known as Pearl Jam played a fundraising charity basketball game at Normandy High School's gym. Joe Piles interviewed Deputy Principal Miss Carol Mooring to tell us more. Last month, Normandy High School had the honor and opportunity of hosting a basketball fundraiser featuring honored guests. The basketball game involved famous local disc jockeys from radio station WMMS and the up-and-coming Seattle-based rock band, nationally known Pearl Jam. The game promoted Pearl Jam's local concert, but it also helped Normandy High School. Mrs. Carol Mooring, Normandy's assistant principal, tells us more.
Miss Mooring, can you tell me exactly what your part in this basketball game situation is?
Sure. We had Doug Kabinski, he's the son of Mr. Kabinski, the principal here at Normandy High School, who gave us a call and said that he just wanted a gymnasium to do the basketball game in. I believe Pearl Jam is in a concert the night after the basketball game on April 2nd, and they wanted to get together just to do something fun. And we asked Doug if we could turn this into a fundraiser or some kind of a promotion for Normandy High School, and he was very willing to do that. He sent us a flyer, and it states that Epic Records as well as MMS and Normandy High School are sponsoring this. The cost is $2, and it's open to the public, anyone that wants to come and be a part of it.
And exactly what is this money going toward?
We're not real sure yet. We kind of had to make some real fast decisions. It's all evolved within a matter of just days, actually. So the money is probably going to go for the Normandy Improvement Fund, and then we'll make a decision later on what needs to be improved as far as priorities go.
Can you tell me exactly what else is going to happen, or is it just going to be a basketball game?
Okay. Well, we'll open our doors about 6 o'clock. We have several staff members who are volunteering to man the doors and collect money for tickets. We're going to ask that everyone put their name on the back of their ticket, and we'll have some boxes at each entrance. And at halftime, WMMS will choose or pick several tickets out, and I think they're bringing T-shirts or CDs or cassettes or something that they're going to raffle off, and then it'll be a part of it. I think that Pearl Jam is going to be willing to sign autographs and, meet the crowd, anything like that. I guess this is our first time, so we're really not sure what's going to happen altogether.
Several of the on-air and off-air personalities at WMMS Radio are graduates of Parma schools and Normandy High School in particular. Just for fun, we talked with MMS's on-the-air personalities Flash Ferentz and Doug Kabinski.
Right now I'm with Ed Flash Ferentz of WMMS's Buzzard Morning Zoo and former Normandy graduate. What's it like coming back to Normandy after a couple years and announcing a basketball game?
I'd say it was kind of an honor. I really enjoyed it. I've been at the school here a couple of times for some functions for some faculty members, and nothing in a capacity like this. It was really neat to come back because I remember being in this gym. I remember all the gym classes I had to go to, and I wasn't really into gym that much. But it was kind of neat to be on the other side, to be the announcer. It was a lot of fun, and it's really neat to see how kids have changed over the years. It's kind of neat to see some bodies behind it. These are people that listen to us all the time. It's good to see them on the other side. Do they still have the cosmetology department here?
Yes, they do.
Okay, when we had when we were in AVA, and I used to do the morning announcements here, okay? And this was, I think it was my junior year. They had a little area in the cosmetology department where they had a crack in the floor. They didn't cement the whole thing because we were here when they just built the school. So all of us used to go over to the cosmetology area and watch where the girls were down there. And
I am now with Doug Kabinski of WMMS. Doug, let me ask you something. Has school changed around here since you were last here?
In Normandy? Well, not really. I don't know. I haven't been here in 10 years. I couldn't really answer that. Seems pretty much the same tonight. Same floor, same ceiling, same clean hallways. It's nice.
The band Pearl Jam was busy on their national tour. In fact, in April, they appeared on NBC's Saturday Night Live. During their stop at Normandy, we talked to the bass player, Jeff Ament.
Part of the reason that we're doing stuff like this, too, is normally, record companies set up typical radio interviews, and you kind of get lost in the typical day-to-day stuff. It's the same thing every day, and I just said this time around I want to do stuff that's original and cool and creative, and the fact that they came up with if they could set up a basketball game in every city, and I would show up for it, and especially if it's for a good cause.
So I noticed that you're also a very good basketball player. Did you play basketball when you were going to high school, or?
Yeah. I mean, before music, basketball was probably what I loved to do the most. And I actually played in college for a little bit, and then as soon as I started playing like my bass, I had to give up basketball.
So it's like a big change from you going from basketball to playing music.
Not really, because you know you're playing with 4 other guys, and there's actually a lot of similarities when things are working really well. When you're playing with 4 other guys, or when you have a team that the chemistry is really happening with, basketball is the funnest thing in the world. And it's the same thing with music. I mean, you can play with 4 guys and maybe it isn't quite, the chemistry isn't quite right, and it won't be that amazing. And with Pearl Jam, it's like playing for the '88 Lakers or something like that. So
All in all, it was a great evening and a fun way to raise funds for Normandy High School.
Rocco the Rock Dog and Jeff Kinsbach, you guys just beat Pearl Jam in a basketball game. Where are you guys going to go now?
We're going to
Disney World.